He misses with that jab. Got him with a left jab. One of the great rivalries in English boxing history is renewed in this one. It's Groves versus Froch, Part 3.
Now it's time to get on fight number 3. These guys know there's no excuse. There's no room for error. George Groves has given his reasons why what happened in the past. And Carl Froch has said, you know what, I deserve to be here. I'm a warrior for a reason. This is one of those fights. How will the fight be? Both fighters have matured. Both fighters have now understand and recognize what the other fighter is good at and what not good at. This is going to be the fight.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Good defense to block the hook. The left hook, it's finding its target. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last one. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Do you believe what we are seeing? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Froch in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Jump all over him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're making these kids.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit. And he caught George Groves big there. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round. And just as quickly as the action slows down, and he's back up.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. You know that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't land that jab. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Lucky that hook didn't score.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Punch, counter punch. Misses with the jab. Nice counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far? Watch in trouble.
Hey, now look at me. Look at me.
He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. It's bombs away. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Gas in the tank no more. You're so...
Man, he's gone, I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Well, you broken this kid's wing.
Mix it up, body head, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish him.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him down.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he's a...
Oh, George Groves finally crumbles to the canvas. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
John, jump all over him.
Dad, that's what I'm talking about. You've broken this kid's will.
Mix it up, body net, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish it.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to...
St. George is down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a...
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6 foot. He is